I just left Locust Cove Gap like 10 minutes ago. It's gonna be a long day today, but I'm gonna take it slow. I left camp before Serendipity and Icebreaker. Frodo is probably miles ahead at this point. I'm pretty sure he woke up real early to get a jump on the day. I might try to push to Fontana Dam. There's a shelter just on the other side of the dam. I'm thinking I might zero at it just to recover and just before I start the smokies. We'll see how far I get today though. I might just do a big day today and then a Nero, which is a near zero, the next day. I have a package waiting for me in Fontana Dam. So that's kind of my time constriction. I need to be at the post office between 11:45 and 3:45 because the post office has the most inconvenient hours for the working class. Like a week ago, I remarked that all of the rhododendron had flower buds, but I think that real cold night just killed them all. Yeah, that's all dead now. Looks like they might be starting to grow new ones though. Forgive my dirty nails. I love in the morning when the sun is just illuminating all the mountainsides. And then the peaks cast these giant shadows down into the valleys. It's a wonderful day, wonderful way to start the day. Really interesting tree on this rock face. I think this is the same tree. I started there. I am right here now. I still got all of this. Oh man. It's still going. Seems that there's a slight detour at Sunoka Gap. I'm guessing the construction crew had to temporarily build an alternate route in order to do their work. But good job on the stairs. Oh man. Made it to the top of Jacob's Ladder. Took me like a legitimate half hour probably. It's only like half a mile. Hopefully just some smooth sailing for us for the day. There's going to be lots of PUDs, which are pointless up and downs. Nice acronym. But we'll see. I'm trying to make sure to eat often just to see if that helps with my energy at the end of the day or not. I haven't had like a full meal, but I've pretty much been snacking like every 20-30 minutes. Just left Brown Fork Gap. Came up on Kenny Powers and Bird Dog. They are much faster than me, and they were just coming up from refilling water, and they had enough in their Seanoth bags to give me the rest. So I got a free supply of water. It was very nice of them. Serendipity caught up to us. We all had lunch and people went out at their own paces. I was definitely there the longest. Yeah, onwards. So for the last 10 minutes or so, there's been these like avalanche spots where you're pretty much just rock hopping across And it's pretty crazy because there's like giant holes underneath these things. You kind of have to test your footing because some of these huge rocks are actually really wobbly. Another hole. But it's probably one of my favorite parts of hiking because it's almost like a game. Just got to be careful with the foot placement. But they go by all too quick. There's a tiny one right here. Very cool. Keep them coming, North Carolina. Woohoo! It looks like stellar water. I'm going to camel up. I've been a little bit dehydrated all day. And I'm going to drink as much as I possibly can. Okay. I made it to Cable Gap Shelter at about 2:30. It's 2:50 now. Just kind of been hanging out, resting for a second. Serendipity was here, although he just left. My hair is crazy. I stopped to get water about a mile back. Actually, probably farther than that now. And I totally just washed my face, washed my hair. So my hair is all like fuzzy now. It's actually kind of nice. It's a hot day. It's 71. I have been eating some wild salmon. Delicious. And now I'm about to destroy some pistachios. This is a really old shelter. I probably would stay here if there were any tent sites, but there is not one flat tent site in the area that I can find. And I don't know if you can tell, even the floor of this shelter is like not flat in the slightest. So like it not only is going left and right, it's going forward. I can't see it being a good time. I was kind of looking around at dates, and there's a date from right about there, 1976. Yeah, this one could, ooh, hold on, there's a 1969 right over there. Yeah, it's an old one. They could probably redo it. There's already a tarp that's like covering the roof. Like the whole thing's falling apart. Either way, because of that, because there's still daylight left, I'm going to push to Fontana Dam shelter. It's pretty much in town. And I'm going to zero tomorrow. So even though I'm pushing myself a little bit too hard today, the full day of rest before the Smokies should do me well. Okay. I'll check back in later. Just finished my last major climb for the day. That is Fontana Lake. It is a dammed lake. You can actually see the dam right there. And there's a shelter like right on the water, like around there. So within sight, but that's still like, I think it's 5 miles or something crazy like that. Ugh. Oh well, gotta walk. Very pretty though. The scale of this lake is just massive. It goes way back that way. And then it goes way over there too. I feel like there's a reference to the children's story in there, but I do not see it. As I've dropped in elevation, I'm only a couple hundred feet above the lake now. The amount of green that's popping up is incredible. Like, I don't think I've seen these trees before, but everything is starting to flower. Everything is starting to have new growth. Very cool transition. I just had my first major fall. there's a tree down over the trail. So I stepped over it and then like went back to walking. And the first step I took, like I could feel like I was stepping on a root, and it seemed stable, and it was not. It was just a branch that was like covered in leaves. So as soon as I took my other foot off the ground, just rolled right out. I kind of caught myself, stumbled forward, and like realized that I probably don't want to land face first. So I kind of like spun around in midair and landed on my pack. So it's a good thing I'm carrying 5,000 pounds of food, because that probably cushioned my fall. I think I'm all right. My left wrist took some of the force, but kind of rolled like 10 feet downhill. It's okay. I just got to be careful. The lake is like right out there. And like, I feel like I've been this close to the lake for like 2 hours now. So I think I'm just like trying to push forward as fast as I can. I need to not do that at the end of the day. So 0 today in Fontana. Got the shuttle in, had a good breakfast, which you will see the picture of. Yeah, resupplied at the village, resupplied here at the pit stop. Trying to get a ride back. It's like a couple miles, but I don't really feel like walking. Not much traffic though. If all else fails, there's a shuttle in a couple hours, but hoping to find a ride before then.